Hey, hello, my name is Jack Obert. I am a contractor with Douglas Roofing. We are at 4008 Cherry Valley Drive out in Olney, Maryland. Zip code's 20832. Today is the 20th of November 2025. It's approximately 11:54 a.m. We will be removing this shingle today. This is a 3-tab shingle we'll be removing, and then we'll be lifting these 2 shingles above it. We're just trying to make sure that we can indeed repair this shingle, replace it with a new one without causing damage to the 2 above it. All right, I'm going to spin us around here so I can set this camera down as I am filming this myself. So I don't have anybody to hold the camera, but I'm going to try to get you guys as good an angle as I can get it without my phone falling off the roof. Okay. That's pretty decent there. A little shake test. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's see. Let's unseal these puppies. Okay, and I'm very careful not to lift the shingle. I usually aim for about 30 degrees, 20 degrees. When like peeking for the nails. I am using a roof snake, so when reapplying the nails, like I only lift them just as much as needed. This is a pretty old shingle. I think this is over 20 years old, from what I understand, and it doesn't have the pliability that it once had. So we have a little bit of concern about trying to repair some of these. Okay, they are delaminating very easily though. Let's take a peek here. Alright, again, not lifting that shingle anywhere above about 30 degrees. First nail that I pulled, the shingle blew through the nail. That's usually a pretty bad sign. Yeah, I'm lifting the shingle about 30 degrees just so I can see that exposed nail. That one blew through the shingle as well, but you can get them. Get to. Again, it's about 30 degree lift. Again, blew through the shingle. So I really try to use a gentle touch when manipulating any of the shingles, especially around the ones that I'm trying to replace. Might find myself being a little bit rougher on the one that I'm taking out, but as far as the ones above it, I really try to use kid gloves, as they say. Alright, so far all of these have blown out. I'll show you when I turn that camera back around over here, but so sometimes when they blow out like that, I'm having to go underneath and pull it out from under the shingle. That might just do the trick there. Oh, one more. One more. Getting underneath those things. Okay. So, you can kind of see what I'm talking about as far as like it blowing out through the shingle, you know. So just trying to lift it, it's doing quite a bit of damage. Here is our new 3-tab shingle. We're gonna slide in there. Looks like left to right on it is really good. As far as our width goes, that's I think a really good match. Unfortunately, exposure does leave something to be desired. I think the new shingle has quite a bit more exposure on the teeth than the previous one. But let's see if we can get it installed at least. Okay. So again, I'm just lifting these just enough so I can get the roof snake and the nail underneath. For the purpose of the video, I won't be resealing anything with caulk at the moment, but once we take a look at how the shingles look afterwards, I will be sure to go ahead and get a little glob for the job on it and make sure we're leaving them in a good spot. Cold, so we're gonna get a little bat sting on the one. Where should go? So okay, so we are definitely seeing some damage being done to the shingles above it. Let's see if I can highlight that here for you. Okay, so here, this is all cracking in here. This is all cracking in here. I'm seeing the same thing here. This one's kind of lighter, but I still see it's cracked the shingle there. This one's a little bit lighter, but it's still there. Yeah, this one's got it too. All right, there's our new shingles. You can see that teeth are exposed significantly more than what's existing. But based on the damage to the shingles above it, I would definitely call this repair attempt a fail. Alrighty. Thank you so much.